Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. As we dey talk the matter wey dey reach you now, so Atiku don storm Supreme Court seeking nullification of Tinubu's judgment, of Tinubu's, of Tribunal's judgment upholding Tinubu's declaration as the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Atiku say no, it's wrong. Tinubu did not win. He knows it very well. And he has facts to back up that point that Tinubu did not win. He said he's not against saying. If he's not sure of what he's saying, he will not waste money, time, effort, and everything just to prove a point that Tinubu did not win. There's no need for him to be wasting his time. He said Tinubu did not win, and he's so very much assured of it. Well, my lovely people, this is what is happening, and every one of us can see. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe as we get all the details. Breaking news. Atiku storms Supreme Court, seeks nullification of Tribunal's judgment, says Tinubu did not win. The presidential candidate of the People Democratic Party, PDP, Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, has approached the Supreme Court seeking a nullification of the Presidential Election Petition Court judgment, which on September the 6th upheld the declaration of Bola Ahmed Tinubu as winner of the 2023 presidential election. Atiku, in the notice of appeal predicated on 35 grounds, insists that the tribunal in the judgment delivered by Justice Haruna Simeon committed a grave error and miscarriage of justice in findings and conclusions in the petition, challenging the declaration of Tinubu as president by the Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC. The notice of appeal, just filed by Atiku's lead counsel, Chief Chris Uche San, is praying the Supreme Court to set aside the whole findings and conclusions of the tribunal on the grounds that they did not represent the true picture of the grounds of his petition. Among others, the former vice president maintained that the tribunal erred in law when it failed to nullify the presidential election held on February the 25th, 2023. On the grounds of non-compliance with the Electoral Act 2022, when by evidence before the tribunal, INEC conducted the election based on grave and gross misinterpretation contrary to the principle of the Electoral Act 2022 and based on the doctrines and legitimate expectation as expected. The tribunal forfeited some of the answers and answer for questions that were given, went ahead and declared Tinubu's president. This we will have to check and ensure that the error is corrected. So this is what has happened. Our very own brother Alhaji Atiku Abubakar has come to say that what has happened today is not acceptable, cannot go well, and he will not allow it to thrive. He said with what has happened right now, it is clear that Tinubu did not win. All that happened during the presidential election, and how the tribunal went about what they did, said is not right at all. And he will not sit back and allow such things to continue to thrive. He said Atiku did not win. And he's not just saying it because he wants to say it. He said it's because it's the truth. Atiku did not win. He said, the tribunal did not consider a lot of things that were put out there. The tribunal just went ahead and, overwrote, what they have been, all that they are praying the court about. It was not considered. And so they cannot accept that. First of all, he said INEC derailed in his own very, INEC did not meet up with his own terms and conditions. How can you judge an election based on falsehood? The election was based on falsehood, and yet you say it's okay? No, it's not okay. The election cannot be okay when it is based on falsehood. You see, so they are very, very, particular, saying no, we don't want this and we don't want it to stand, not anymore. What has happened is not acceptable and we're not going to allow it to continue. So they need to correct those errors. The mistakes that were made needs to be corrected, because everything that was done, the whole election and all that went on, these are all clear indications that Nigeria is not in the right place. and it's clear that the nation is not in its right frame of mind, and the tribunal, which everybody, depended upon to utter and to ensure that the errors were corrected, did not do their job. So Atiku is not happy at all and wants this error to be looked at and corrected so that things can move forward. Enough is enough, not anymore. We're not going to allow this to happen, Atiku has said. So this is what has happened right now. And, we just want everybody to know. Okay, so everybody needs to ensure that we do everything that is needed, that is, and we ensure that we rise up to the occasion and bring this nation to where it needs to be. It is what it is, and if there is any time where everybody needs to rise up and ensure that the right thing is done, is now. I'm saying everybody because it's not just some people. When you keep quiet, when important information is being dispensed, what happens is that at the end of the day, you may miss the opportunity of actually seeing what is really meant to be. So what is really what's going on now is that Nigerians are in that space, are in that place where we all must we must accept that the tribunal is not doing us well. We want honesty, we want sincerity, okay, and we want everybody to know that as a nation, as a school, as a people, we are tired of the same thing over and over again. We want this nation to move forward, and we want things to be done properly, decently, and in order. Okay, so this is what is happening. This is what is going on, and so we want everybody to understand it, that Nigeria belongs to us. Those who are doing their own whatever, thinking that they can just get away with it, no. Okay, no. So this is what is happening, and everybody needs to be aware of it. So Atiku don't reach court now. He want to know the next line of action. He wants to understand it. He wants to really understand it, because there's nothing here for him to, for him to just see. There's nothing here. So this is what is happening. This is what is going on. Anyway, my lovely, wonderful people, please remember that the Supreme Court is still very much in view. Don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. God bless. Have a fantastic and a lovely day from us. Is bye for now. Bye-bye.